Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brianna, and if you're coming back from a previous video, then thank you so much for coming back. I'm glad to have all of you here, and happy 2023, happy new year. As you can see by the title of this video, I'm just going to be going over my New Year's goals from last year, talking about the past year, and going over like doing a little 2023 kind of vlog style while I talk over it, reset for 2023. I was about to say 2022, I don't know why, but yeah, I just have a lot of goals for this year. 2022 was a pretty good year. A lot happened. Like, I graduated, I went on a lot of vacations, I started my first job, I went into the office at my first job, and it was a good year. Like, overall it had like its rough points, but like 2022 overall was like a pretty good year. So yeah, I'm excited for 2023. I feel like 2023 is like, I don't watch a lot of sports, but like, I don't know if this analogy is right, but like, it's like my off season. I get really weirded out by like odd numbers. Like, the fact that I'm gonna be turning 23 this year, it's kind of gross to me. Like, the number 23, like I don't know why. Like, I guess it's Jordan's number, so like I guess it's a good number, and like Miley Cyrus has that one song that's like 23 or whatever, but odd numbers kind of gross me out and give me a little ick. So I feel like it's my off year, and 2024 I'm going to come back my best version of myself yet from everything that I did to improve myself in 2023. I'm going to focus a lot on like myself, self-care, just making myself happier. So I'm excited for this year. I feel like it's going to be a lot of growth and a lot of self-reflection or whatever, but I have a lot of goals, like I was saying, for this year, so I'm excited to go ahead and just kind of talk about them. First thing I'm going to do is kind of review my 2022 goals, and I don't know if I like did a whole Instagram post about 2023. Like, honestly, I think I just, or I'm sorry, about 2022, I think I honestly just made a vision board for 2022, and so I think I'm gonna go ahead and just like go over that right now, because I don't think I did anything like a whole post with like goals and stuff like I did for 2021. So let me go ahead and find my little 2022 vision board. Okay, so I found my vision board. It's right here, but I'm gonna go ahead and like put it up on the screen right here. So my vision board for 2022, I feel like I knew a lot of like 2022 and what was gonna happen, just for some things in life that were just probably like gonna happen anyway. So the first thing was a graduation cap, and I graduated college May 7th of 2022. The picture next to it had like a little mat that said like home, because I was moving back home after college to save up money, which I did. I'm here, I'm home. The next picture was the picture of like the San Francisco Bridge, which was on my vision board because I wanted to go to California this year, and I did do that. I didn't go to that specific part of California. I went to Los Angeles, if you saw in like my 22nd birthday vlog. So I went to California. I didn't go to this specific part of California, but that is definitely next on my list. I heard like San Francisco and San Diego are like really pretty parts, and they're more chill parts than like LA. And like, I liked going to LA, but I would never live there. Like, it was like a very vacation vibe only. So I would definitely go to more parts of California, but I heard like those parts are more expensive, but that's why I put the bridge. So I did go to California this year. I had exercise on my little vision board, which I feel like I did a really good job of this, like January to like May, when I was at school and I had a gym, and I passed by the gym going to classes and going home from classes, and so I went to the gym probably like at least 3 times a week when I was back at school. And like, I feel like I kind of lacked over the summer, but I feel like I was still very active over the summer, and like went out and wasn't just like sitting all day. Like, I was like active. I didn't specifically like go to the gym, but I feel like I was pretty active. And actually, since I started work-ish time, maybe like a month or two after that, honestly, but I have been going on like 2-mile walks every single night, and like I really pushed myself to do that, and I actually just got myself a gym membership, which I'll talk about later. But yeah, I feel like exercise is something that's always like a priority in my mind, so I feel like I did a good job of that. Maybe didn't go to the gym as much as I wanted to in the second half of the year, but I feel like I did like somewhat prioritize exercise. Even now, like when I'm going to work, like it's not even a question to me that I'm gonna like go on my 2-mile walk every day. It's just like I do it to get out and get active and do do things. 22, I turned 22. The picture underneath is like food. I guess I like wanted to eat healthier and like stuff, which I feel like I am doing a good job of like prioritizing and stuff, eating more protein. But those pretty meals, I don't think I've made any like that, but my cooking's pretty good. Pretty, I guess. I don't know. But then the next two pictures are like work vibes, like getting my first job, which I did. I'm really enjoying my first job. It's not what I thought I was going to be doing. Honestly, it's in sales, tech sales, and I have a major in psychology and 2 minors, one in communications, one in business administration, which does go along a little bit more with sales. But I really like my job. It's kind of the job that I wanted for myself. It's filled with a bunch of younger people my age who also just graduated in May. We're all like close and friends. We go to happy hours that work has. Our work is just like a really good, young, upbeat environment. So I really like the people that I work with and like what I do. So started my first job. Then the next thing is a ticket to Universal Studios, which I did go to Universal Studios back in November, and that was something that I had planned from like the beginning of the year that I wanted to do. If you want to go ahead and check out my vlog from my week in Universal. And I also went to Disney this year, which was kind of unexpected. My mom's friend, I explained this in the vlog, but like has a timeshare. They invited us to go with them, and so that was an unexpected thing that I did in 2022. Travel wise with Disney. And I also did a weekend trip to like Kentucky and Cincinnati, like Ohio, and so that was a little unexpected travel too. So yeah, along with that Universal, I went to Disney, Kentucky, Ohio, so that was fun. The next thing on the list is New York City, which is something that I did not get to do this year. I thought maybe it would happen, but I traveled so much, like I'm not mad about it. I think New York City will definitely be like a 2023 thing, or maybe like 2024 is something that I really want to do. Go to New York City, never been. I can't decide if I would want to go like in the summer and like Central Park and all of that, or like I feel like New York City is a nice time like in the winter, and like then I can go for like the ball drop and New Year's Eve maybe one year. So yeah, New York City didn't get to go to this year, but like not mad about it. Had a lot of travel experience, and I'm gonna go within the next like 2 years for sure. Is something that's on my list to prioritize. And then Colorado, another thing. I traveled a lot this year, but I did not end up going to Colorado, which was totally fine. But that's definitely like a goal for the next few years. And then 1K, I did hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube this year, which is something that has been very like my goal for a long time. And so I'm excited that I just hit it, well, like a few months ago, I guess. And then I don't really know what that like light thing is. I don't know, like, oh my god, it just started pouring outside. Okay, I don't know what that light thing means, what I wanted it to mean. I don't know, like relationships, I don't know. And then the car, I think I wanted to buy a car, and I really wanted to buy a car at the beginning of last year, or the beginning of, yeah, 2022, last year. But that's not something that I'm really like focusing on anymore. I think a car would be nice, but my goal is to move out to Chicago within the next, I don't know, like 5 to 9 months. And I do not want to pay to have my car be parked in a parking lot every single month. And in the city, it's easy to just take buses and L's and Ubers everywhere and be a lot cheaper than having a car. So having a car is really not on my radar anymore. I have like my mom's car to use when I'm home, and it's not really like a problem. I mean, like my friends have cars, or like I can use my car, my mom's car. And that's just not something I'm prioritizing right now. And just like money wise, it's just not like the best choice, because I do want to move out to the city, and like no one has cars there, and if they do, they pay a ton of money to store them in parking garages where they basically just sit most of the time. So yeah, car is kind of something that's checked off the list. Not mad about it, didn't really want it. It would be nice like to have had it like over the summer maybe a little bit, but overall that's okay that that didn't happen. And then Chicago, I don't know, I had Chicago there. I mean, I got my job in Chicago, and I've been going out in like the city and stuff, so that is definitely on there. Chicago, I guess. So yeah, 2022 was a good year. It was mostly like a travel year. Like I graduated high school, or not high school, wow, that was a long time ago. I graduated college, and then I did a lot of travel, and then I started my job, and then I did some more travel, and then I'm work, and now it's 2023. So yeah, going into 2023, there are some things that I want to implement in my life. I think I'm gonna be like talking over things that I show you that I'm doing, just like explaining basically my goals and showing you me doing them. I don't know. So Anyway, first thing on my list in 2023 for like goals and myself and self-improvement, and I told you this is like my off season. I feel like 2023 is gonna be the year I be the person that I've always wanted to be and like do the things that like I might have made goals for before but just haven't fully accomplished them. So yeah, first thing on the list is like manifesting things. So I have never really been into like zodiac signs and I don't know, like your rising and your signs and how that impacts you, but two of my friends are really into those things and I kind of like it. Like, it's interesting, and not even just like signs and like things that are gonna happen to you. Like, I think those are really cool. Like, I always like made a wish at 11/11, so I guess I was like into those things a little bit, like numbers and stuff like that and angel signs. But I feel like them talking about it, it's like kind of exciting, like reading like your horoscope for the year and stuff like that, and things that are gonna happen like per month. So first off is just like manifesting things, seeing how the universe impacts what happens to me. So I don't know, like manifesting, we actually did a little like session a couple weeks ago, me and my friends, not like a couple, yeah, I guess like 2 weeks ago, where we like kind of sat and like journaled and manifested things for like the year. I wrote things like per month of the year, like little goals that I had for each month of the year, and then I feel like that helps me, like it's a month per month kind of thing that I can go over. So like if I have something in my head that I want to do in October right now, and like buying a car, like at the start of the year last year, that was something I very much wanted to do, and now that's just like not on my radar at all. So I feel like it's nice to adjust your goals like every like 3 months to like kind of accommodate with how your life is going, so that you're not like let down by your goals. So I think like manifesting, making realistic goals is something that I really like to do or want to implement in 2023. Journaling, writing, I got this one journal called like Let That Shit Go, and so it's like a journal and it has like fun topics. So I want to like write in that, like maybe try like once a day or something like that, or a couple times a week, whatever, just like realistic goal setting. And like one part of that, I actually just grabbed like my little journal that we like wrote in, but one of my friends, like we are sending each other like TikToks about like how to manifest things, how to journal about the year and make goals. And I wrote this on December 28th, 2022. I said, like, you're supposed to do it as though you already did it. Like, I don't know, it's like hard to explain, but I guess you kind of like see, like, you're supposed to talk about things like they already happened so that they'll happen more, they'll be more likely to happen, I guess. So I said, I start this year off with a good mindset and a focus on myself. Self-care and being the adult version of myself I pictured when I was little is the main goal. I achieve this by going to the gym at least 3 days per week, getting facials, balancing my hormones, eating only food that will do good things for my body, not judging others, going to church once per week, finding out hobbies that I enjoy, saving money, surrounding myself with people who make my heart happy and grow those relationships, go to therapy, and then I kind of like left a blank space if there's anything else like I kind of want to add. And then all of these have helped me find out who I truly am. So yeah, I feel like that's a good little start for my little journal, and we'll see how like manifesting and things like that just like kind of, I don't know, help me or don't do anything for me in 2023, but they'll do things for me. I don't know, like we're learning about all of our star things, and apparently, well, I knew I was a Gemini, but I'm a Cancer rising, I'm a mutable sign, I'm an air sign. Yeah, I don't know. It's very interesting, the whole thing, if you like really get into it. But one of my friends like knows a lot about this stuff and like keeps sending us stuff, so like she helps me out because I don't really know those things. But it's like a really interesting part of yourself to like kind of discover like why the universe decides you are who you are and how well that aligns with who you actually are. So it's kind of cool. I would recommend checking it out, maybe like liking a few TikToks, and it'll show up on your For You page like all the freaking time, like it does for me now. I have like tarot card readings like every 3 TikToks, so yeah, pretty interesting. But then the next thing is start taking vitamins more. So I feel like during the pandemic I was taking like vitamin C and D because that was like what you were told to take to like help build up your immune system so you wouldn't get COVID. And I feel like ever since I got COVID in April, I just like didn't really care as much. And so I actually ordered myself a pack of vitamins that are like a Goalie nutrition brand. If you see it like advertised on Instagram, I saw someone like that I follow had a big sale during Black Friday. And so I bought the set of like all of the gummies that are in the set, and there's like 4 or 5 gummies that I take every single day. There's like a super green fruit gummy. There is an apple cider vinegar gummy, there's an ashwagandha gummy, and then there is a superfruit gummy again. So there's 4 vitamins that I take every single day in that little set. And then there also are vitamins that I take that are not in the set, vitamin B12. And then I still am going to try to take C and D as often as I can, but B12 is really good because I don't eat meat, so it helps me build up that vitamin and B12 supplement in my body since I don't normally get it from meat. Next thing is just like balancing my hormones, getting off any medicines or whatever that affect my hormones in any way. And also by balancing my hormones, I decided to order this thing that's all over TikTok, and like, don't laugh at me, but I got the like Kiala greens. It didn't come right now while I'm filming this video, so if it comes by the time I post this video, then I'll go ahead and like just show me taking it to you and like maybe do a little like review, because I feel like people lie about like reviews for those things. Okay, hello. I've been seeing this Kiala Greens all over TikTok, and so I was persuaded, like most people, and I got it when it had like a really good discount code. And so I'm gonna do an honest review of the Kiala Greens. I just opened it like this morning. It's fresh, haven't used it, and I feel like everybody who gives little reviews are like sponsored and stuff like that. So I'm gonna give like a real review about these Kiala Greens. I filled the water up to here in like a ball glass and put a scoop in and just mixed it with this like little electronic little mixer thing that I have. So I'm gonna give a real taste test. Kind of scared, but I'm gonna do it for everybody who like comments on the like real videos like, oh my gosh, does it really taste good though? So I'm gonna give a little taste test. Okay, it's a little grainy, but that could just be me needing to mix it more. It's actually not bad. It does taste like the tropical flavor. It's actually like not that bad. But it's supposed to help with like your skin, gut health, things like that. And so I want to just like balance my hormones, be good with my body, just be like really in touch with my body this year, and like not have anything affect my mood or just not have any internal things wrong. Like healthy on the inside translate to healthy on the outside. So I feel like that's really important for me this year. And then going along with like skincare, I feel like I have a pretty simple skincare routine. I use the same cleanser every morning, and then after I use the cleanser, I ice roll my face and I put on my lotion that I use every morning, and I put on sunscreen, and that's basically like my face routine. And then at night I use this like calming aloe, or I think it's aloe or Aveeno, I don't even know, like cleanser, and I feel like it's really like calmed down my skin. And then at night I have like a 3-night pattern kind of thing. So like one night I use retinol on my face at night, then I skip a night, then one night I use jojoba oil on my face at night, then I skip a night, and then start again, like retinol, nothing, jojoba oil, nothing. And so I like have that little routine going for my face, and both of those oils and retinol creams and the oils are like good for my face. So I have that as my little simple skincare routine to keep it as simple as possible, but also doing things that are still good for my skin. I want to kind of like improve my skin, get rid of like existing acne and scars and stuff like that, and the retinol and jojoba oil really help with those things and unclogging pores and skin and stuff like that. So just continuing more with like a strict face skincare routine is something that's important to me in 2023. And then along with that, just like little self-care things, like use lotion or coconut oil on my body at least 4 nights per week, which is something that I really like. Coconut oil you can use on like anything. You can use it on your hair, your skin, your whole body. I don't prefer to use it on my face because it does cause me to break out a little bit, but it's been really good when I've been using it just like on my legs, my arms, to like moisturize all over my body. So that's something that I want to continue doing at least 4 nights per week. Wear my retainer at least 3 times per week because I've not been good with doing that. And along with like mouth care, I have this whitening strip treatment that I want to start doing. It's a 14-day treatment, and you can do it up to 7 other times for a little like refresh. And I think I want to do that like every 3-ish months or 4-ish months, whatever is like healthy. I'm new to that like whole whitening thing, so like whatever is good for my teeth is something that I'll do to just make my teeth a little bit whiter and shinier and prettier. And then I want to get a facial or a microdermabrasion every 3 months. There's this place by me that has microdermabrasion treatment for like $30, and I feel like that's pretty reasonable. It helps with like my skincare goals too, like minimizing acne, scars, just clearing everything out and stuff like that. So I want to like value skincare in that terms, just like by getting facials. I never got one. I've gotten one facial and it was like really nice. So I feel like microdermabrasion is the right facial for me, like at this time with how my skin is currently. And then I have like this that I don't know if I'm gonna like really follow, but I have cut/color hair, change it up every 3 to 4 months somehow. I don't know if I'm really gonna do that. I do have this picture on my phone of like my hair, like this person who has a haircut that I like, and I might do that, but I'm thinking more like towards like the spring, later spring, summer, because my hair is getting long, it's doing well. So I just got this new shampoo for Christmas. There's another self-care thing that's good that like helps pull out excess dirt, oil, stuff like that, which is another self-care thing that I want to continue using. Obviously in 2022, my new shampoo, I have this like thickening spray, and I've been really working on hair growth. So now when my hair is like actually long and like how I've been wanting it to be, I don't just want to like cut it right away. But I do feel like a little haircut is maybe in my future over the next like 4 months. Not too short, maybe like here. I don't know, that's still pretty short actually, but I don't know, we'll see. I also have no Dunkin' for 1 month, so I'm gonna not go to Dunkin' this month. I just feel like sometimes I just get it to get it and get out of my house during the day when I feel like I could be getting out of my house in a healthier way, like going on a walk or something like that, instead of getting in the car, driving into Dunkin' for a sugary drink, and like, which is totally fine, like to drink it at times. It's just I feel like I was going too much, and that's like saving money if I don't go for a month, just seeing how my body is without coffee and sugar. So I'm not drinking any coffee, because most of the coffee that I drank before was just like me going to Dunkin', and that's the coffee that I drank. I don't need coffee really at all to like wake me up in the morning, and so I'm not gonna do coffee for a month. And I'm also going to be doing dry January, and I'm going to be not drinking alcohol this month. There is one happy hour at work where like maybe I will if they have like cute drinks, but I'm doing dry January. It's not that I have like a problem, like I just want to just see how my body feels not drinking for a month. And then I also like have a lot of fitness goals that I want to accomplish, so I feel like not drinking alcohol will just like help me get to those goals faster without those excess like empty calories and drinks and toxins that aren't that good for your body. So I do have a little workout routine that I want to just kind of like implement. So Mondays in 2023, like I have like a weekly schedule. Mondays I want to go on like a walk every night. Like I said, I did just join a gym. I joined like Planet Fitness, and so I'm definitely want to go to the gym. But Monday night I actually am planning on in 2023 joining this choir for like the spring, because I used to really enjoy choir, and that's something that I'm not like implementing into my life now. Like singing is something that I enjoy, and so I don't want to overwhelm myself on Mondays when I already work 8 to 5. I want to just like go on a walk after work, and then the choir starts at 7:30, so I have that on Mondays. Then Tuesdays I'm gonna be starting the 12-3-30 as like my form of like cardio when I go to the gym. So I'm gonna be doing 12-3-30 and arm day on Tuesdays, 12-3-30 and leg day on Wednesdays. Thursdays I'm doing my off day because I normally go into the office and there's normally a happy hour or an event after work, so I'm giving myself that like grace and I don't have to work out on Thursdays. And then Fridays I have 12-3-30 and ab day, and then Saturdays maybe like walk at some point instead of going to the gym, and then Sundays I have 12-3-30 and leg day, and then like it starts all over again. So I have like gym fitness goals for the year. I have a lot of fitness goals that I want to accomplish this year. I just want to be my healthiest self, best body, tone everything up, and just be overall healthy. And another one of my goals this year is to just cook healthier food. I feel like because I don't eat meat, I resort to like carbs and processed food a lot, and so I want to like kind of stop doing that and cook healthier food for myself. I actually just got an air fryer, which will definitely help me with things like that, like cooking raw vegetables. Like I don't want to buy frozen vegetables, I want to buy raw vegetables. My mom and I kind of talked about this because I'm going to be living here for at least until probably like May or June before I like move out on my own, and so we like talked about it, made a deal together. She doesn't eat meat either. We want to like stop eating like all the processed like meats that are like fake meat things, which are very good and we'll definitely have sometimes, but it's not like the best for our bodies. We should have more like tempeh and tuna, or not tuna, wow, tofu, just like things that are better for your bodies and more natural than kind of the processed food that we eat. So I definitely want to just like eat healthier, and I had like a goal on there, like eat food that will do good things for my body. I have that on my like little list. Just like think about what I'm eating before I put it into my body. Like obviously eat fun food sometimes and in moderation and stuff like that, but like overall eat good things that are good for my body, you know? So that's another goal I have that kind of goes into the overall health and inside and outside healthiness, and yeah. And then the next thing I want to do, or I said like, yeah, start the like choir that I want to do, and have some sort of like hobby outside of work and friends and stuff like that. Like that's for myself. And then I want to start going to church once a week, every Sunday in the morning. So my plan is to like go to church at like, there's a 9:30, or there's a 9 or a 10:30, and then I want to go like to the gym right after on Sundays. Then I normally go to my grandparents. So have that little like routine. Everything in here is just like building a routine. And then I want to start drinking a gallon of water or a half gallon of water every single day. I gave myself some like room there, like a half gallon a day, because days that I go into the office, I don't want to be drinking a gallon of water. Number one, I have it right here. I don't want to be carrying this around with me in the city. And I don't want to be having to go to the bathroom when we're in meetings all the time. So I'm giving myself like, okay, I can drink like anywhere from half a gallon to 1 gallon of water per day. Right now I filled this up, and this is where like I'm at today, and like it's like the afternoon right now, and so I want to at least drink like half by the end of today, and then maybe a gallon every 2 days. So half a gallon every day I feel like is a decent goal, just to drink more water. I feel like I normally drink like 2 or 3 like 24-ounce like water bottles that I have, but I want to start drinking just like a little bit more. And then I had on my list like learn how to do a simple nice makeup routine, which I actually kind of did. I found this new BB cream product that I did a review on TikTok for. I feel like it's a really good like makeup routine. I can put that on, then put some highlight, some bronzer, and then just do like mascara and my eyebrows, and I am all set. BB cream has a lot of like more skin benefits than like I feel like regular foundation has, just the purpose of covering skin, where I feel like the BB cream that I got has a few like skin benefits on the back. And then I have start therapy, which is something that I actually have like my first appointment for this Friday, January 6th. So I will like maybe put a clip in and tell you guys how it went right here. Okay guys, just had my first therapy session. It is January 6th. It's like 3:30. It was from 3 to 3:30, and it wasn't like a therapy session. So I have like Modern Health through like my work, and we get 6 free sessions, and I think we get 6 therapy and 6 coaching sessions. And I signed up with like a coach, so she wasn't like a therapist like tell me about your childhood. It was kind of like things to work on in a life kind of coach. She was like, see me as like your partner in a driver's seat or something like that. But it was good. I feel like we talked, and she gave me like good ideas for things that I want to, my glasses are reflecting, oof, but I look crusty, but like things I want to work on and goals. And I think we're meeting not next week but the week after. She's like, I generally recommend doing 1 coaching session every other week. So yeah, new year, new me, new opportunities, I don't know, coaching and stuff. So I don't know, it's pretty good. Maybe I'll vlog like the actual, not like actual like session, but like talk more about it the week after next week, and like maybe vlog that day, or like do a week in my life or something like that. So like I can talk about it more with you guys, just like for the second session, how I feel. But the first session was good. I like wrote like a whole little like paragraph thing when I initially wanted the coaching session, and so she kind of like went off that, asked me different things, and it was pretty good. It was like a little awkward, like I didn't know, like I was kind of acting like a work meeting, like I was saying like yes and like not like yeah, and just kind of like nodding along, and like I don't know, it was like good, but like I feel like I don't know, we'll see. Like I feel like she's really really nice and like willing to help, but I kind of expected more of like a therapy session. I didn't know she was like a coach and not a therapist. So maybe I'll schedule like my next like a therapy session too, and then do the next coaching session with her in 2 weeks. So yeah, good start. 6th day of the new year and already doing self-growth things, so yay. But I have 6 free sessions per year from my work, and so I don't really know what I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna space it out, like do it every week for like 6 weeks, and that'll like give me a good little push for the like whole year, or if I want to do my sessions like maybe once a month, like every single month, or maybe like twice a month for 3 months or something like that, to like kind of space out those 6 sessions. I mean, I guess I could start paying for them after, but I kind of just want to use the free ones just to learn how to be a happier version of myself, maybe talk about my emotions with like a third party, and just yeah, overall be like a better version for myself, so I could be a good version for people around me and myself, and just overall in life. Just it's good to feel like go to therapy, talk to people about things that are going on, and like see how I can improve, see what it can do for me and benefit me. So yeah. And then I had a goal to read 5 new books by June. So I guess like maybe like 10 in the year. I think I'm gonna like move that down to 3. I just feel like with YouTube and work and trying to have a social life and going to the gym and going to church and going to therapy, like I feel like I don't want to overwhelm myself. And so I feel like I'm gonna put that down a little to read 3 new books. So I have 1 already that I've started, so I need to finish that one, and then maybe I'll read 1 book every 2 months, which I feel like is not a lot at all, but just starting out, I want to just like have a realistic goal for myself. So I feel like 3 books in 6 months is okay when I just have a busy schedule, I guess. And yeah, I have like some financial goals. Like I want to invest in my Roth IRA, like max that out, the $6,000 by April. I want to get 5 to 10 unique pieces of clothing per month. I feel like, wait, no, that's not what I meant. I think I want to get 1 unique piece of clothing per month, or 1 new piece of clothing, branch out a little bit, something other than like a sweatshirt. So I want to just like do fashion things, find my fashion, find what I like in terms of what I'm wearing. And so I feel like that's a little bit fun, a fun kind of goal. Then I want to go to 1 concert this year, and or buy tickets for Lollapalooza in Chicago, which I feel like would be fun. Ed Sheeran is coming here this year. Taylor Swift is coming here this year. I like the YouTuber Colleen Ballinger, but I feel like that's not like a concert, like it's like a show but not like a concert. So I feel like I would want to go to like Ed Sheeran or Taylor Swift or Colleen or something like that would be fun. But then also I do want to go to Lolla, because I feel like after like 23, like I don't know, are you a little too old to go to like a place like Lollapalooza? Like I feel like that would be a fun thing for me and my friends to do to kind of like wrap up summer, even though we're like working and stuff. And then I want to go to Italy on a cruise. My mom and I have been wanting to go to Italy since I was 19. We were gonna always go for like my golden birthday, and then life just got busy, and then the pandemic happened, and so I feel like a cruise would be very nice to Italy. I found one for July, 1 for September, so this isn't a goal until like later in the year. But yeah, I want to like go to Greece, or I'm not Greece, there is a cruise that goes to Greece, but there's one that goes to Italy, and I feel like that would be just like so fun to finally like do that. And then I also kind of want to go on like a trip with my friends this year again. My friends and I went to Kentucky this year to visit my one other friend. Then we also went to Milwaukee to visit her when she was at a different like dance thing. And so I feel like we want to take like a little friends trip, like maybe to Vegas or just something fun. And then I also do have a goal for YouTube this year, which is to get monetized. So I feel like that would be a fun goal to accomplish this year. So watch this whole video. Just all I need is my watch time to kind of go up a little bit, and then I can get monetized. So that is definitely a YouTube goal that I have for this year. I'm not gonna do like a subscriber count goal, because whatever happens, the universe will that was my manifesting coming out. But I'm a lucky girl. If I want to grow on YouTube, then it'll happen. But I feel like as an overall goal, I feel like getting monetized would be kind of cool for this year. And then my last goal that I'm the most excited for this year is move to Chicago by August is one of my goals. So yeah, those are all my goals for this year. Like I said, like I'm gonna be like journaling throughout the year and like writing different goals. So like as those change, I want like to kind of adjust, and if my goals are adjusting, then I can adjust with them, and it's like totally fine. But yeah, those are just some things that I want to accomplish this year. Just like a lot of self-care things, like just overall making myself better, just like internally or externally or whatever. I'm just like really focusing on myself this year, and just, I don't know, like having fun, like living life.
My vibe right now is just living life.
I feel like this year is gonna be a year of like growth, even though I feel like I said 3 times that it's like my off season. I feel like it's a year just like, I don't know, to just self-improvement, and maybe it's my on season. I don't really know. I don't know how I want to like word that, or even what that like means, but I just want to like work on improving myself this year, and this is a good start, this list, and I feel like I'm doing a good job of it so far in the year. So I want to just continue doing that. And comment down below what your goals are for 2022. Wow, no, 2023. And I would love to hear them, how you're like gonna go about accomplishing them. This is just kind of like a 2023 reset chat, like goal setting session, just good habits, talking about yeah, doing good habits in the new year. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed like me talking and the vlog style of it and whatever. If you did, don't forget to give it a like, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next year. Happy New Year!